una hear waiting with the neighbor. Where CCTV camera dey for inside. As in don't come outside, come talk. Make I greet all of una, and then again, welcome back to our life. Justice for mohbad, my people. Yes, we are one more time here. Justice for mohbad. Welcome. Oh, it is funny. Welcome. Thank you so much for coming to our life. Justice for mohbad. Make we hear waiting with the neighbor to talk about people. Make we come here waiting with the neighbor. Don't come expose me one hand. Make una dey hear.
Forget whether people will believe her or not.
Yes.
The timing will be right. What she will say, we address what people are talking about, and that is it. She might not talk again. At the end of the day, it will be a word against whoever that is talking behind it.
Yes.
Or any of us that is coming with any form of speculations, conspiracy theories. But she had failed in doing that.
Yes.
So nobody should say they should not blame her. Secondly, when you take a matter to the public,
yes. What do you expect?
You cannot say the public.
What do you expect? When you take the matter to the public, it is normal. It is normal. Welcome, my people. This is normal thing. What do you expect when you take the matter to the public? The public is supposed to put their own opinion, add their own, say their own. It is a normal thing. You cannot stop the public. My people, una welcome. One more time, we are here for justice for mohbad. This is great. So many things don't dey happen, but we are here to uncover wumi or expose wumi. So that is what is going on here right now. We are here to expose wumi.
Got dropped or I don't know, maybe lost network. But Floral, I just wanted to say, I think you're entitled. Oh, sorry. You're entitled to say what you think.
Can anyone hear me?
Oh yeah, we can hear you now. Go ahead.
Good.
Listen,
Good. So all I'm saying.
It's gone again. What's the name? Wumi didn't. She didn't need to explain to us. She didn't owe any of us an explanation. However, any of us could have made this mistake. I can make this mistake of going online if something happens to my loved one and saying something that doesn't really mean how other people will perceive it. And by that, she probably was frustrated, angry, grieving, and really, really emotional at that time. None of us can say how she was feeling. But she insinuated that he was killed. And I think that was the problem. And I think because of the issues that mohbad had with his record label, of course, people that follow him and his bands automatically believed that they had killed him. So I think that people were entitled to ask her and to confirm whether it was actually a crime that was committed by them. It kept this speculation and suspicion go on for so long that it wasn't really necessary to stay silent at all. She could have just come out and said, even if she thought that she didn't owe us, a statement, and said, look, I think my words were twisted. I didn't necessarily mean that anybody physically killed him. She didn't have to explain to us that it was the nurse, but now she's having to explain herself because of the explanation that she gave initially.
Exactly.
And I think people need to understand that when they write things on social media, especially when you are somebody that is well known to the world, you have to be very, very careful with your words. You have to be incredibly careful.
Exactly.
And I understand in that moment she probably wasn't thinking that way, but this is the result when you say things out of anger or when you're drunk or whatever it is, you have to be so careful.
Yes.
Yeah, she doesn't owe any of us an apology. To be honest with you, I don't care if I never hear from her again. She's answered the questions that we think she should have answered a long time ago. And it's clear that she doesn't know what killed her husband. Fair enough. If she says for us to wait for the results, we'll wait. That's okay. There's nothing wrong with that either.
My people are here.
It's gone.
This is serious.
If anyone else wants to speak, you can. No, we are listening, though. We are listening to you. No, I don't like to speak as much because I know sometimes people say that I speak really fast. You said it all, my sister. You said it all. This woman of 18, woman should
Listen,
in a case like this, she is the prime suspect. I don't know why Nigerians are twisting it. All this Sam Larry, Naira Marley, they are secondary suspects.
She is the
Woman
prime.
is the first person to tell us what really happened. And this might even be a conspiracy.
Yes.
Because they know that this guy is having problem with some people. Some people might hide under that, might take that advantage and execute their plans. So this thing that Wumi has nothing to do in this case, that she has no explanation, is people know. Even in a case of ordinary Nigerian, we know how culturally how they treat women if their husband die in some tribe in this country.
Yes.
So anybody saying that Wumi have no explanation is as if they are still in their dreams. Wumi has a lot to say, and he has to say it appropriately. She has to say it appropriately. Precisely, not that they will ask you one question, you will be telling stories. You'll be telling stories. Who cares for the stories? What they were asking you is a direct question. Give a direct answer to a direct question now. And people telling her not to do this, not to do that. They are messing with her life. They are messing with her life because they will keep dragging the piece out of her.
Thank you.
So it's better she say what she knows now before it's too late for them. Because very soon now, it will be them and them alone. And nobody, and yesterday I was on this live. One man was saying is that the if it was an executed plan, that maybe it's a family problem, they discovered that maybe the mohbad mother knows something that his son, the second son, knows about the mohbad's death. So at a situation like that, she doesn't want to lose the second child or lose any other family member. They might decide to make it a rap, not to be open to everybody. That's why they are doing all this thing. And I'm very happy. One woman was saying this here that the person that gave them the deal will still come for them in the future.
Yes.
Will still come for them in the future. So this is the right time for them to speak out. Exactly. When the public are very, very much around for them, they need to speak out. Wumi should talk. Wumi, who is still saying that Wumi is small? Wumi is not small again. We have a king of less than 20 years in Yoruba land. So she's not small. A girl of 24 years. She's not small. She should hold on to her sanity. But most people tell me to
she's not small.
It's usually because what you could say could be used against you, or you know something that might implicate you and probably get you into deep trouble. That's the only time that legal people or family members can tell you to be silent. So I'm going to go with the latter and say that she was told to be silent because what she knows is damaging. Maybe.
All right. Thank you all. One thing I just want to say is this. Like I said,
Listen,
maybe when the event started, they advised.
Wumi should speak out. Please, my people, I like the stream. Please, kindly like the stream. Thank you so much for joining. Like the stream, please, my people, and share the stream out. Wumi should speak out. Wumi, speak out. Now, you still have time. Make una dey listen, please, my people. There is enough that they are saying here. Everybody is saying the same thing. Wumi should speak out. Wumi should speak out. And people that are advising her, they are not making her any favor at all, at all. This is a bad favor for her in future and now. And she knows it. And I pray God opens her mouth.
Now,
Make we dey continue dey lis ten, make una dey hear, no be for my mouth. This is too much.
Omo. Hey, wahala.
I don't know if you want to look for him.
Wahala pass wahala. Stubbornness pass stubbornness. I'm more stubborn than stubborn itself. Who say you no go gree? Me self, I say I no go gree. Together we no go gree. We go dey wrangling. So everybody then assume that the way Mohbad died was suspicious. Join me. Everybody join me. And people took it up. Now, what happened?
Listen, oh.
People have taken it up and people are demanding answers.
Yes.
I believe the right thing to do is to help to control the narrative. That is, for me, that is the only thing, because as far as I'm concerned, in this case, in any case like this, the first witness or suspect is a spouse.
Yes.
Nigerians should understand that. Between husband and wife, if anything happened to any of the spouses,
it is true.
Any of the spouse, the one that is alive in times of death is the first person that will be calling to give
Statement.
information. We either name the person as the suspect or the witness, because that is the person that could, except if that person was not present. But in this case, she was present. All true.
Yes.
Assuming she didn't go to the concert, it's a different thing. But they will still also ask her what happened in the house.
Yes.
Has anyone even wondered when Mohbad's father came to the house and said they've already embalmed the guy?
Listen, oh.
From what I know, according to medical thing, does that mean he was already smelling? Does that mean the corpse is already decaying? That they quickly have to embalm it? Like the guy. Does that mean he died? Like he did before. Yeah. Yes. Does that mean he has died 24 hours before they called the father to come? All this thing brings about, all these events bring about suspicion and reason to ask why. And Wumi is saying she has nothing to say. And all Wumi could say at the inquest was, he died before he died. Abba. What kind of response is that? It depends on how anybody sees it. But sincerely, what everybody is asking, or what I'm asking is, what killed him? Not what happened before he died. What actually killed him? He died in that house. What happened in that house? That we want to know. And if nobody's talking and everybody around him has assumed to be his friend, his inner carcass, his brother, his uncle, his wife, and we are yet to get what actually happened. Yes. And they are putting it on a guy that fought with him in Ikorodu, or putting it on a nurse that they waited for to come from. Where did the nurse return from? Cotonou. Imagine, the guy is sick and you waited for someone that is in Benin. And treat him up? Come on, man. For me, I don't know. It's another thing, but people are talking about they are grieving differently. I don't know, but that's how I think. Yes. You can't blame people for speaking up, for calling her, for saying yes. Because we can't blame people for coming out on this thing.
Yes.
This situation was not well managed. Yeah. Maybe she may not respect Mohbad, but Mohbad is their celebrity. Mohbad commands respect. Yes. It is because of Mohbad that we know all of them now.
Exactly.
Who is Wumi? Who is
Brian Boy?
Tarusha, what do you call this name? Who is the mother-in-law? Who is the...
It's Pram
We
Boy.
don't know. It's Mohbad that we know. And Mohbad is a public
Figure.
person. And the public demand
Yes.
to know what happened to their public personality. Put public there. It's not private. It's public. If it's private, everybody, they can all keep out their mouth. We don't have to look into their private business. There are many private murder cases. We don't come to spaces to discuss about them. You know. But this is public, man. This is public. Let me ask this question. Let me ask you this question.
When they
sorry.
meaning of
Afolake, just wait. Afolake, I want to ask everybody this question. And everybody just give me yes or no. If I give you $1 million now, what would be your reaction? $1 million now. Everybody just answer what your reaction would be. I give you $1 million, no string attached, just go and enjoy. What would be your reaction?
I'll be happy.
Very well. Very happy. What about vegetable? See. Aparano, what would be your reaction if I give you $1 million? You will not even come to space. I give you $1 million. No strain attached. Just go and spend it. Do whatever you want to do.
For 1 month, I don't want to go. $1 million. Wait, dollar.
I said $1 million. $1 million. What's naira? Just go Parano, take this check, cash it, do whatever you want. Thank you.
I will be more than
Thank you. All right. Let me make it $10 million and say, just be happy for your life. Now, I now put a clause to that $1 million. And I say, if I give you that $1 million, you will not wake up tomorrow morning. Just take the money, but don't wake up tomorrow morning. What will be your reaction? Driving lights. Money is valuable when we have life to spend it, yes? But when it will affect our ability to wake up again, to take our life. If tomorrow I wake up, I don't make $100, I don't care. I will say it's a bad day. I can still achieve something good the other day. I can still achieve something good the next year. But I might not have that $1 million in the next 10 years. But I will be happy because I'm alive. As human, I have aspiration, I have hope. What was done to mohbad was that. What they took from mohbad is overnight. They took his aspiration. They took his hope. They took his future. They took everything for him and gave him a peanut for a concert that means nothing. And the young man died. And sad enough, people around him that ought to protect him, that ought to have his back, that ought to tell him the truth, that say they love him, that say they have a child for him, and they say, ride or die, you are my guy. They have all failed him. And that is the hopelessness of this matter. And that is strictly how I feel about this. Because at the end of the day, if there is a form of conspiracy in this matter, that some people are induced with money, they should remember that they have stopped the hope and dream of a young man who tomorrow might have been a Michael Jackson, who tomorrow might have been another Jay-Z, who tomorrow might have been another Mugu, who tomorrow might have helped some millions of children to have hope in life, to know I can come from the slum, but I can be among the rich.
Amen.
Who
Exactly.
tomorrow might even be a governor of his state.
Right.
But with peanuts, with money that does not belong to anybody, with paper that only belongs to the central bank, because paper, money, is not owned by anybody. It's owned by the central bank. And it is the ascription we ascribe to money that makes it valuable. You can't spend yen in Lagos and say you are spending yen. Nobody will take it from you. You only spend the currency people believe has value, that is able to pay for value for them. But just because of those notes, they took the destiny,
Chai.
the hope to see more days, the hope to think, the hope to be creative, the hope to laugh, the hope to be sad, the hope to say tomorrow might be better. They took it from that young man.
Chai.
And truly, that is why people should talk about the justice and not
Exactly.
about fragmentization between the family of the disease.
Exactly. Please
Whoever
like and
that
share,
is
please.
complicit, either they are caught or not, they should know. As Yoruba will say, ẹni tó bá pa ikún
Okay, Kadu.
bá pa ikún kò ní kágún.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni.
You know?
Chai. Please,
They
my
should
people,
know.
like and share. Thank
And
you
people
so
should
much.
think, what if this person is my husband? For those who are defending some ill actions, we are all here to learn. So that if it happens to someone close to you, we need to think outside the box. We need to brace ourselves when we find ourselves in bad situation. And people blame Wumi because she never took charge. It is
Yes.
not about age. A 10-year-old child was brave enough to call ambulance to save his
The mother.
mother.
Yes.
A 10-year-old child. All over the world, 10-year-old, 5-year-old
Yes.
have saved lives. Are we saying a 25-year-old, a 24-year-old mother cannot save life? Someone that is also winning a child of 4 months? Take charge. And for
Imagine.
me, she might have made a mistake. But for most of us that are listening and knowing this situation, we should begin to think life is not about come and be happy. Life is about living the life and going through the trials of life.
Exactly.
And knowing that you did your best. Thank you very much.
You have said
It's a pleasure talking tonight.
Thank you very
It's a pleasure talking tonight. Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Chai. He has said it all. Wumi no be small pikin. Wumi, come and do what you're supposed to do. Chai.
I said in this way I have to say, but one thing I want to ask, why
Please,
can't
you know.
the court further more question on that issue of the clothes she threw inside Mohbad's grave?
Hey.
Because she was saying that it's a
Auntie.
mother's friend that gave her the clothes.
Hey.
Because in Yoruba land,
Please,
I've
you know.
never seen such. I've never seen such. So if it is their culture, if it is something, she said they are protecting the dead. I don't know who does that again. So let us know more. We want to know more about that cloth.
Yes.
Because me, since the day I saw that cloth, I begin to suspect this lady called Wumi. They shouldn't give you, this thing done publicly, and you did it. Everybody saw you, you do it, and you can't even deny it that you didn't do it. So why can't you tell us? Now you that have the mind, the guts to throw something inside the grave of your husband. Now it's time for you to speak the truth. You were unable to give a proper answers to people's questions. She has a lot to say. Yes. She has a lot to say. Forget that she's a Yoruba masape obìnrin bímọ fún ni kò ní kó má pa ni. Let's just accept that. I'm not saying that she's the one that killed Mohbad. I'm not saying it.
Then her actions.
Good answers to public questions. As a woman, I'm a married woman. Today, my husband complained of headache. Wallahi, I stopped him from going to work. I stopped myself from going to work. I stayed with him from morning till the night because I want to monitor him. Because we are learning every day. If something happens to that man, I'll be the one because we slept together. We wake up, I cook for him. He only eats my food. All those things. So in a situation like that, a woman has to brace up. That lady has not been a wife to me. He has not exercised a figure of a wife. How could you? And they are asking you questions, you are saying another thing, talking less of your father-in-law. Even though the father might have said something wrong about you, you should take it for now, and later maybe God can make you people to resolve, and you will settle your difference. Not you coming out to tarnish the image of the man again.
Thank you.
So she's the one that everybody want to hear from now. We really want to hear from her. Let her come with better
Evidence.
narrative that
Yes.
will suit the public. So that's my own contribution, sir.
Please, my people, like and share the stream. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much. Another question.
Wumi.
If you have any question or anything you don't understand, please ask for clarity purpose so we don't go back and forth. You have it.
Good evening, everyone. So me, I just want to contribute to what that madam has said.
Yes.
Please, I want to say that as the case is still going on and investigation is still going on.
Yes.
Any allegations or anything we may have said, or maybe that Mohbad has said, they are still facing the law, and investigation is still going on. Whether anything she said, whether it's true, it's truthful, or it's a lie, the investigation is still going on. Anyone he laid any allegation upon, they will surely call the person and ask questions from the person, right? So I believe as the case is still going on, is moving forward. Whether she's lying or whether Baba is saying the truth, that is their story, and there's nothing anybody can do about it. Whether it is the truth or the lie, I believe the judge that wants to pass the judgment will weigh everything accordingly.
Yes.
And surely justice will be served.
Amen.
So I just don't believe in anybody, blaming somebody, blaming the father, the mother, or whatever. I know that it's people's opinion, but at the same time, we should understand that we don't have the right to bully anybody in this case. That is their story. She said what she knows.
Wait.
Okay.
For clarity purpose, what do you mean? Who bullying who? And what do you call bullying? Go on, explain.
I'm talking about people in general. That we shouldn't say Baba is bad. Wumi is the suspect. Baba is the suspect. Anybody is the suspect. As long as the case is still ongoing. Anyone like in the
do you see that as bullying?
Like, what do you say?
Do you see that as bullying?
No, some people, I can see.
When people say somebody has acted in a particular way, okay, so people don't.
No. It's not about acting.
Just wait. If I see a thief that has stolen something and is running, and I say, ole, thief. So I'm bullying the thief.
Now, okay, in that aspect, you already see the thief in that action. That's why you name the person a thief.
Yes, thank you very much. People didn't just wake up, okay? They didn't just wake up
and start pointing
with
fingers.
calling people those names or whatever.
Yes.
Something led to it. Should have been better for you. Are you Nigerian?
Hold on, let me talk. Like I see some people already.
Better for you to know what led to it. That will have
this is what I'm saying. Hold on. It's like some people now, when the issue started, they said, Baba, you're the one that killed your son. Baba, you're the illegal, blah, 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 like that. Did you see Baba putting knife on the son's neck and kill the son? No.
Okay, no. It's actions. No, wait. People tag you, people define you based on your action. Everything has a function, right? If I see somebody behaving in a suspicious way, I will put them in that suspicious position. For the man, okay, people don't understand the culture of the man. They will say he's suspicious. Like, how can you just carry your child? Just bury your child, just like that, whatever. Then you need to explain.
Yes. When he
explains.
That's what I'm saying.
Wait. That child is a public child, not just his child. It's a public child. It's a celebrity.
Yes.
People want to know what happened to our celebrity.
He now explained.
You are the father, but you owe people that explanation.
Yes.
So you not doing that, then you can you will welcome Bush. Like we say, you understand?
I'm saying the same.
Tag you, then do the same thing as expected.
I'm saying
nobody's bullying anybody so far. As long as this case is concerned, nobody's bullying anybody.
Do you know some people already coming out and saying, hold on, do you know some people are already coming out and saying, Baba, you are the one that killed your son? As if they see it, Baba.
That is a suspicious thing.
Yes, they can use the word, hold on, they can use the word suspect. Hold on, they can use the word suspect.
Thank you, my dear. Welcome. I'm fine. I'm fine.
Do you understand what I'm saying?
Welcome, my dear. Please like and share the stream.
To conclusions. They make
they cannot. That's what I'm saying.
Wait. Maybe your own brain doesn't work like that. Okay?
Like what?
People can use their brain to assess
things,
a case, and then make some conclusion based on their own assessment. But that doesn't change the actuality. But that doesn't change the judgment. That is just how
you are thinking.
They can analyze it.
Mm-hmm.
If you don't want to analyze it that way, then complain to them. From what people are saying so far, it's opening doors for so many analysis, and you will not blame the people for going down that way. Go on.
I understand what I'm saying. I understand what you are saying, that people can share their opinion on what is going on, but at the same time, what you don't know, what you don't really, you can call somebody a suspect. You can't just say the person is a killer.
You are still not understanding. You are still saying the same thing. You are still saying the same thing. You are not understanding it. Anybody can say you kill. Someone else can say he's a suspect. Someone can say he's not a suspect. He's a criminal. You understand what I mean? That is what they see. So that is the way they process it. So give them that liberty. But that does not change the fact that probably the father is not the one that killed him. It doesn't change those facts. But people can reason anyhow. So that is how their brain is working. And they call the man. You killed him. They said the wife killed him. That is what they see. You are saying they should call them suspects. And that is how you see it. It's suspect.
My people.
Suspect that is coming out of your own mind, the analysis. Then it is criminal that is coming. Pure is a criminal, is the murderer. That is what is coming out of your analysis. So everybody process differently. The same way people are supporting Wumi,
yes, exactly.
And they see everything good. The same way some are supporting Baba Mohbad.
Exactly.
The same way some are saying Baba Mohbad is the bad person. He used drug. You don't know, maybe he used drug. That is why he died. He just, he's prime boy. Prime boy used to beat him. He died. He cannot survive it. Or it's the hospital that they took him to. They did not help him. Or it's the boys that announced it. So everybody
has his own theory. Yes.
So it is their opinion. And that's the beauty of life. Diversity.
We are processor.
That's right.
My people, Yawadeo. Wumi will not come outside here. Anybody will get hand.
I just like the people here saying when Mohbad was crying, nobody was there to help him. Now that he has passed away, people are here online judges. I really want to know, like, when he was crying for help, like the person said Wumi was crying. When, and I asked the person where and when did Wumi cry for help that people know Wumi? Because I never saw none of that online. I don't know. Maybe I didn't come.
All right. Maybe I think that person that asked the question is the person that should come and give up the evidence. If the person says when he cried for help, where were you? Where is that person that asked the question? Where is that person to?
Now she said, why I never saw Wumi crying for
So the person should come with the evidence. Here we work with evidence.
Yes.
The only thing that I saw, I never even know Mohbad. The only thing that I saw online was when Mohbad was crying. If anything happened to me,
Naira Marley.
Naira Marley. I never know Mohbad
Me
until
too.
after his death.
Me too.
And you say Wumi was crying. I never saw none of those. I'm not even a Nigerian, so I don't even know them until after his death. The way they lay
Justice
that
for
coffin,
Mohbad.
that moves me here, that I cry day in and out. And now we are strong, and we're gonna see that like he gets justice. That is all we want. So you saying Wumi was crying? Can you please tell me where Wumi was crying that nobody ever? Yeah, I'm not an Egyptian. It's just when I watch your profile,
No.
there is nothing there, so I will not even argue with you.
Thank you for sharing, sister. You're very lovely. Thank you very much.
Mimi, there is something I want you to take. Don't mind what goes on in the comment section. Some people are in the comment section just to
Who go cry
be.
You don't even say I will cry for you.
Mimi, listen now. Don't
Yes,
mind what goes on in the comment section. Some people are in the comment section.
Please like
just
and
to
share the
blab,
stream. Thank you so much.
But if you pick them up to talk, they will be quiet. So it shows that is where they want to be. Some had come earlier today calling me a snitch. That says some people record what happens here and all that. So they've run away. If you check their account, you will see that it's in private. They have less than 100 people following them. So you should understand that. So, and if you give such people publicity, you are giving them unpaid publicity. So when you ignore them, they don't matter. They are like wind that is passing by. It does not matter. So ignore it. You just face what you want to face.
Because,
all right.
I mean, if I'm married and my husband, something happened to my husband, I should be the first person they will ask.
That's
Even
it.
they did not ask me, I will be the one to come out to cry for my husband.
Exactly.
I'll come and cry for my husband. They kill my husband. Please help me. Let's fight justice for my husband. And I will not be silent. Even just a word. And they are saying, if you would have stopped, it would have delivered. No way. Like me personally, if the first very day that guy was raped.
Only wait. Let her finish her point.
Finish.
Okay. Like they would have, like if she would have come and talk, trust me, if she that very moment Mohbad died, that guy was in the car.
Yes.
The guy is dead. If she would have come,
I
because
said
she
it.
was in the car. If Mohbad was on her laps and she was the one screaming, a lot of people would have sympathized with her.
Abi,
Would have
my
sympathized with
sister.
her. And she would have even come and say, okay, my husband was with me. This is what happened. And she did not talk again.
Yes.
All this would not have been happened. There
I
would have
said
no
it today in my stream.
because of the death.
Yeah, you're right. But all this thing is probability. Maybe not. F only, you have to
Yeah, I
No, what I'm
really
saying,
agree
I
with.
mean, it should have.
I've been
It should
following
have
this
cried
program
out.
for a while now.
It should have cried out for help. We would have come in. People would have really sympathized with that. It's not
Exactly.
even maybe. I know women.
Yes.
Supporting women. If all of us now saying, oh, we need that, if she would have come out and cried for help, if like my husband has passed away, I don't know what to do. Please help me. Let's find out who killed my husband. Both women and men would not have been bashing at her. Would have come for her, like trying to see what really happened to her husband. But she did not say anything. What would you expect the public to say? And the thing came to public social media. Do you want everybody to quiet because the father has not been? No.
Wumi.
Thank you very much,
Child.
Go on and fully.
Fully.
Go on.
Yeah, I've been following this program for a while now, and trust me,
My people.
what I
This is what I said also. Had it been Wumi came and asked for help that time when Mohbad by inside car, I said it.
we all are entitled to our opinion, regardless of whatever happens.
They for
We're
help her.
here and we are only talking from our own perspective and our own views. But ordinarily,
But Wumi did not. Wumi did not come for help.
I used to believe I don't just want to be talking about this thing over and over again, because trust me, I don't know. I wasn't there truly, so I've dropped my point because aristocrat has made me understand some things that that is not really open to me. But normal, I would just have to pinpoint.
Tomorrow is the corona.
In fact, from my own view, Wumi, I never said Wumi was the one that killed Mohbad. But trust me, Wumi no try.
She no try.
Again, well, she no even try at all. Because ordinarily, under normal circumstance, normal.
Yes.
Now only drug addicts, that they treat like that. From where me I did, from my own street orientation, people that are into drugs, that have been taking drugs, let's say from January to December, and they decide this December I want to wash away my system. That's when you call the nurse to come over to your house and probably give you some little treatment. But this is Mohbad we are talking about. And from those people are not even talking about the voice notes, the fracas that have been going on between Wumi and Mohbad, and those heavy words that are coming out of Mohbad's mouth. I don't know if everybody here are Yoruba, but me, I'm a Yoruba boy, and I believe some of us here too are Yoruba. Those words in the relationship are very heavy. That like that time that Mohbad was saying, if you kill me, blah blah blah, you people are going to regret doing this. Those words are not coming from the word of probably just small relationship fights. There is still something they are here to tell us.
Yes.
Can you shed some light? Can you shed some light on those words from your own understanding?
What?
Like when Mohbad, okay, I'm with you. Like when Mohbad was saying, like that voice note, I stumbled at it online when Mohbad was saying, "Toba Philip Pami." Aristocrat, I don't know, maybe you stumbled at that video too, that words to when Mohbad was saying, "You are can be here, debating shit, if you and your family have been doing it before, mine will be the one that will put an end to it." I don't know if anyone come across that. So under normal circumstance, there is something going on there.
Yes.
Okay, let me see whether I can try to play it. Just go on. Now we're trying to play the voice.
Oh, no problem. So when those things were now, when everything was coming up, most of the facts were, like, let me say for example now, when they were treating your boyfriend, when they were injecting your husband, where were you? Said they are at the kitchen.
How?
When this you are not there, when this you are not. So, and why does it even have to take her this long before she talk?
Exactly.
I don't understand. And when she's not even going to talk, she started trying to join Mohbad's dad, which me, on my own end, out of Mohbad's father, and who is supposed to fight for justice? Was it Mohbad's dad that was supposed to fight for justice, or her?
Exactly.
Let me throw this question to everybody. Who is in the right place to fight for justice? She has the upper hand to fight for justice because it's her husband. Just because she went to Malan.
Wait.
Listen, oh. Mohbad talking.
This guy keeps saying he went to the NDLA. I mean, on several accounts. I mean, why people keep saying NDLA did not arrest their Mohbad?
Mohbad
Are they
said
trying to sway our attention away from that?
exactly.
He said NDLA never arrested him.
Whatever.
And on so many videos, he keeps saying
whatever it is they have going on,
mental. They said it's control. That's how they came. They said the Mohbad brother was in that house.
They were just trying to divert.
Mohbad brother that was
why
a second Polly. Polly, second. A second Polly. Oh my God. This guy not the year again. Aye. Just wait. In a second, Mohbad brother who was in that house, who's 23 years old, who means 24. Mohbad younger brother 23 in that same house when his brother died and everything happened. Okay? From the first day we mentioned the name of that brother, we say, it is possible the brother was there. They said that boy is a small boy, just 15 years old.
Exactly.
And later we get to find out the guy was 23. Every big media both said the guy is 15. He cannot do anything.
Chai!
Now the next thing they are playing, the NDLA never arrested Mohbad. Mohbad is a drug addict.
How?
They are doing everything
to cover.
to sway make it irrelevant, so that after all, they don't find a reason for talking about it. It is not good. Go on fully. Go on. Are you still there fully? You were speaking. Yeah, go on.
So as I was saying, me on my own end, I don't believe Mohbad's dad fault is very much in this case. I don't really find him fault. I didn't find him at fault that much.
Yes, me too.
Because if I'm to look at it from the onset, let's look at it from the onset. This man is not even living with them. The last 72 hours or whatever,
He was
the
not
man
there.
is not with them. So why would you try to? They have something going on between themselves, and they were telling me that the man is talking about properties. The man is talking about properties. I beg, waiting go fight for. I don't know. The boy is already dead, and as a Yoruba, ìbànújẹ́ ni kí májèsín tójú òbí ẹ̀ wọ kó tójú òbí ẹ̀ lọ sí ọ̀run. Are they expecting Mohbad to go to where they want to bury him? So and just because she went to Falana to go and report doesn't mean she can't kill Mohbad. And just because she went there doesn't mean she killed Mohbad. But my own is negligence. That word negligence was part of what led to that was sent that boys to early grave. Because if Wumi had played that role, and I believe something is still going on that both of them, or you see, Prime Boy said he wasn't there. That he didn't go.
Please like and share. Thank you.
Which I believe Wumi confirmed that. Because I did mean Prime Boy too was trying to play innocent, which there are some things he ought to have said. Prime Boy never made mention of him fighting with Mohbad. Just said they had little argument and Mohbad sent him out the car. Wumi knew Prime Boy didn't go with him. Wumi knew Prime Boy didn't go with him. Because when Prime Boy and Mohbad parted, he was alive now. Said he has phobia for hospital. That he doesn't want to go. Who does that?
Who does that?
What the F? Why would you use that?
Something?
Said Mohbad does not want to go to the hospital. Mohbad does not want to.
Let me pose a question. Tony, let me pose a question. Just from your thoughts, when you began, you said, from what you understand, that kind of treatment they said they gave to Mohbad, it is for someone that took drugs. What if what killed Mohbad actually was overdose of drugs?
That is
After
what
the
I
fight, when they come back.
Can I answer?
Because let me finish my position, because they waited specifically for a nurse to come. If it was the injury sustained at the concert, they would have taken him to a chemist or something. We should have seen a bandage on his hand, which means they treated that. If really he was bleeding. But they waited for a specific nurse to come, and they need to do is it retrovirus, whatever. They need to pass through something through his vein for them to cure him. What if, I'm just saying, has anyone given it a thought that it's probably an overdose, and because it's an overdose of drugs,
But the kind
all
of
these people are not
I
talking.
think so.
Wait, just let me finish. Just let me finish with my thoughts. Just wait. Wait. Let me finish with my thoughts. My thought is, because he had an overdose of hard drugs, not any other drug, overdose of hard drug. Maybe he's having complication of it. That was why they waited for that. And maybe, this is just speculation. Maybe people around him do not want to say, because if they say it was hard drug, all of them don't enter begin. All of them, including Wumi, everybody. They don't enter begin. So they are trying to save their neck and say,
another point of view.
Mohbad. Make any other person. Make all of us no go jail. Maybe that is what I'm thinking. So I'm putting it to Foley, because he seems to understand what happens around that thing and what you have to do if to say you get overdose of drugs in you. That is why I put that question.
To start on that same question, I don't feel both funny, so you don't go away. So I mean, just wait. Now, how could we have thought that that a drug abuse will lead to a nurse coming to administer a tetanus injection and an antibiotic, which we know very much is a medication that is administered to a patient to relieve especially an injury. So can his drug abuse cause injury on him that will require a tetanus injection? That's my question.
That tetanus injection.
Let me answer that.
Folly, wait, please. Wait.
Okay.
Papariano, they might give him tetanus for his injury, number one. But antibiotics as multifunction. It could be used
Please
for something
like and
else.
share. Thank
They
you.
use antibiotics to kill syphilis now. They use antibiotics, plenty antibiotics, use and kill syphilis. They use and fight gonorrhea. You understand what I mean? Yeah. They use and fight plastic. Maybe in their world of drug, the antibiotics that was used, the only antibiotic, we need to know
Which
the
one?
strength of that antibiotics. What kind of antibiotic? What is the strength? You understand what I mean? So that is why I'm putting that question to Foley.
Wow.
Of course, tetanus, anybody that has injury can take tetanus. But antibiotics is a secondary drug that is used, that is multi-purpose for different things. Maybe, just speculation, we are just speculating, you understand?
Yeah, anyway, go on, Foley. Go on, Foley.
Yeah, as he said, on the ish, you know one thing, just let's not forget that the nurse said, not like we saw it or we were there.
Yes.
When he was administering the treatment, when she was trying to, it's not like we were there. We never can be so sure. But my own, streetwise, I've had friends that will just post it online that they are going through, there's this word they use, they are going through, they just post it like they are trying to get themselves cleaned up, and all that. So having come there and said you gave him antibiotics and this and that and this, I want to be so sure of one thing. If Wumi was there, are you with me? Wumi was there and mohbad brother was there. If he wants to run mad or he wants to mad without running, it's only then that he's going to be there and allow Wumi to do that and try to cover Wumi up. Because he's there, regardless of his age. Even a 9-year-old will know the right from the left, regardless whether it's 15 years or 10 years. F. So now, this thing now, this case is getting so interesting right now. Because right now, the only thing that can make that boy not to talk and Wumi to be trying to put this thing on the lives of Naira Marley and
Sam Larry
is if truly what killed mohbad was drug.
Okay. Can I say something, please?
Okay, but the question to you. The question to you as aristocrat. Yeah, the question to you as aristocrat.
That question, that is.
I want to ask a question, then you address it if you can. If it was a case of drug, okay, what punishment are they likely to undergo? For instance, aristocrat, do you want to answer that before? I mean, punishment sometimes scares people, right? If I know I'm going to get a capital punishment, but you have to establish the crime which I committed. You have to test me and see that I committed that crime before you punish me. So when you say that,
it's not like
wait, we are scared of. Just wait. It is one thing to think to suspect something, but at the end of the day, the judge is going to be the one to sentence you.
Yes.
What will the judge find enough, okay, to be able to sentence them that they are scared of? That's what I want to know. Go on.
This is what I want you to know. They're trying to put it on Aramad. It's not like they are scared of judge. They just believe something so they believe so well that after this whole thing happened, the next thing that you can do is to put it on someone.
Exactly.
And the person that best fits the picture
Naira
is
Marley.
Marley and Sam Larry, because the new fuel, if they sell that to the world.
Sorry. Aristocrat, do you understand my question?
All right, let me answer your question. Yes, let me answer your question. In terms of punishment, you see, under Nigerian law, use of drugs, everything, enough it past 20 years max. Now, in this case, and if you are a
Now, wow, people are now asking, maybe Wumi, they fear to talk truth. That's why he lie.
user, is a different thing. They need to take you to
Wahala.
rehabilitation, etc., etc. At the end of the day, you know, go long time for jail, like as if you are a trafficker or you are a drug baron. You get what I mean? Even drug baron, if you get good lawyer, if you spend 15 years, 10 years, 20 years, will come out. But in this case, it has led to death. If we get the toxology report, if the toxology report, that is what we are waiting for now. If the toxology report, yes, if the toxicology report comes back,
we will know. And it's not even coming back.
when did he take the drug? What happened?
We need to know many things. We pray that the autopsy, as they say, toxicology or toxicology,
Because they will now be accomplice.
my people, please, thank you so much for the stream. Like and share, please. Thank you. Oh, my hands. Like and share. Thank you so much.
Will now be saying their action or inaction has caused a death. You understand what I mean? Just like what they want to pin on Prime Boy, that it was his fight that caused his death. So it is the same punishment that will now go to them of saying their action led, yes, manslaughter. Their action led to his death.
Yes.
That is what will happen. Everybody around him, those in the house that night. You understand what I mean?
Wait. I mean, an action like you have a neighbor who is taking drugs. Let me say, I argue for my client that he lives in a separate room in the same house and doesn't have that duty to take care of that other person. The other guy is in his own room. He lives in his own room. So what concern my client?
Okay, I understand what you're trying to say. See, this is what will happen. In that house, like I said, they need to build a strong case, and it is when they are interrogating them. The strong case is going to be this. Does he usually take drugs? They will say yes. He does take it. Maybe when he's down or whatever. Where does he goes to his room to take it? And you know. They will say we know. Okay, what now happened? We check him in the room. Maybe he was converging or he fainted or something. So we need to do. So the way they narrate their case is how you will know
For sure,
they are
they will
remotely
say
involved.
they will say they don't know. For sure,
Listen now. But one thing that is established is this. They cannot tell any prosecutor that they don't know that he took drug. Because that is not the first time. Because they already have a specific nurse they use. So it means it happens. There is something on the payroll that does that.
No, Aristocrat, they can say they don't know. How do you prove them?
Of course. Listen now, it's for the police to prove them. That is what I said. The police must build a strong case.
It's not something that can scare them. I mean, it can't scare them.
No, it can scare them. Listen. It will scare them. You know what it will scare them for? Now, they know that, see, all these guys that you see, when they get to interrogation room, they will be, all these boys that always do hard guy outside. If you have been to interrogation room before, you will see them, they will be crying like babies.
It's true.
They are babies now. All these people you see, they really hard guy. Maybe one day you go get experience. So hard guy no reach police case. So if police won't touch you,
Senior man.
and at the end of the day, when police is able to get their confession, they will rope them in. So it is going to be a manslaughter case, which means they are accomplice to it. And also, why they will be more penalized is this. They sold a wrong information to the police when the investigation started.
Exactly.
So they allowed the police to go on a wild goose chase. chasing different things, asking stupid questions about why they know that
Okay,
this
but
was
no,
what happened.
they can still argue they don't know because they were not in his room. All they know was that the little was there.
You see that I don't know. When they get to police interrogation, police will make them to say I know.
Unless, let's move on. Go on, official.
Thank you so much. Please like and share.
Let's move on. But the punishment that is there is this. It is best for them to keep their mouth shut and say such thing never happened. But if
it's not that terrible. Like, it's not that terrible. That's what I'm saying. It's not that terrible. That can make all of them to shut like this.
No. It is terrible because someone died. It is terrible because someone died.
Yes.
As a result. Okay, it's not terrible for him to have fought with someone now. It's a normal fight. After you fought, you get injury, you come back home. You understand what I mean? If you go police station, they will say now two fighting. Go and treat your wound. You still there alive. But if anything happens, you will come back. That is if anything happens. But since something happened, it has changed
the whole
scenario. So it is now not normal.
Yes.
Unless those guys, unless it can be proven that those guys know about it, because if it's taken whatever, and I don't know.
No. See, that is why I'm saying that police must build a case that those in the house knew what happened.
Exactly.
Now, the nurse also, we have to come with more information. We don't know. Maybe the nurse, maybe they've heard something from the nurse. They just want to correlate the final report. You understand? To know the substance in his bloodstream. To now say, okay, what this nurse was saying regarding this was right. At the end of the day, this nurse is still culpable. Because the nurse, now he can't do that. She's still culpable at the end of the day. She will still do a manslaughter.
Let's move on. But I mean,
But like I said,
that big, but
it is just assumption. It's just assumption.
It can go either way.
Aristocrat.
Yes.
Aristocrat, I really want to appreciate you. I really learned from
I'm here.
Okay.
I'm here.
Go on.
Let me put this straight.
Okay, wait, please, wait. Go on, Oshkin. We are dealing with pressure now. We don't want to take too much time. Okay, go on, Oshkin. Yeah.
I really learned from what you explained this night. From the beginning, from the start of the program, you have explained, you have established your facts, and it is reality. There is nothing to think about it. There is no second thought, unless you don't want to open your mind for learning. And this platform is for learning.
I'm glad that you learned.
That is why we are here. That is why we are learning. That is why I'm always on this platform, because for you a room to learn and share what you are thinking, so you can learn more and unlearn what you think what you think is right, but is not right. I want to go back to what you said about. I was here in the midnight when Konibade was talking to Papariano about. I tried to come in, but Papariano did not bring me in. That when he was trying to talk about that, he was the one that told Wumi not to say anything to anyone. I feel, as you explained, from the first instance, it was right decision, but later it was a very wrong decision. I want to explain that part from Baba Mohbad's aspect.
Listen,
From the beginning of this, Baba Mohbad started granting the interview from the beginning.
Yes.
After the burial. So people start seeing Baba Mohbad as bad thing. His words, people start taking it for what he's saying. Like, they start suspecting him because he's saying things. But people never understand that this man is grieving at that moment. He was not supposed to say anything at that moment. But later, the man got himself. He granted an interview with these people. So he realized that so many people has accused him of him burying Mohbad alive and all that. So he came out and explained himself about
did not believe, and those that believe that it is possible for him to take that decision. So going back to Wumi decision for not talking from the beginning, she was not talking, fine. But as time goes on, there are so many facts that has established that there are so many truths. She gave a room for rumors and rumors upon rumors,
and
even
suspicion.
some truths, some that are true, some that are rumors. So this thing keeps escalating every time.
Yes.
Because she gave the room. You know that so many people now have stopped saying that Baba Mohbad buried Mohbad alive, because people are seeing that there is another fact that shows that Mohbad is dead before they even called him.
Exactly.
But because she did not explain herself, people are saying she doesn't hold the public an explanation. But she doesn't hold. I love what you said about you want what you want people to think about you. You bring out the narratives. I think the narratives of what she wants people to think about this case from the beginning, she got it, but later she got it wrong. From the beginning, she gave us the narrative that they killed her husband. I think that was what started it.
Yes.
She gave us this narrative that they killed her husband.
Yes.
But later, it was established that it was negligence. But she didn't explain further. She came online to the public. She established that her husband was killed. But she stopped talking after that. So, when the time comes for her to speak up, she didn't speak up.
No.
So, although it is not everybody that have bad mind for us. We all have open mind. Even if it's wrong, if she come out openly, we are all humans. When you don't know answer for so many things, you think different ways of getting that answer because you don't know the answer. But you are the only person.
That can.
You are the only thought that have this answer. So I don't blame people for going extra miles for getting answers.
Exactly.
Going different angles, thinking different ways. Just because you yourself that have the answer did not bring it out.
Yes.
You did not establish it. Aristocrat, I really commend you. I don't know who you are, but today I really enjoy your analysis from edge to. I love what you said, and I'm still learning. Papayano, I know I learn a lot from you.
I think I have put it now. How well do you hear it now? Let me know.
I want to go back to the cause. Okay. Like, we established some facts that she wants us to think about. Let me establish that again. We established that Mohbad has not been fined.
Thank you.
Since the NDLA issue. That is established. She wants us to think that way, that Mohbad has not been fined. And we are thinking towards that. And she now told the court,
asking with what you just said right now, would you believe that NDLA never encountered with Mohbad?
That means they were fake NDLA.
Encounter with Mohbad. It is clear.
They said they never encountered with Mohbad. Even entertainment. This guy who is here is bearing witness.
Hey.
Even Aristocrat is bearing witness.
Can I tell you?
That means they were fake NDLA.
Aristocrat was bearing witness. What are you saying? Aristocrat is saying their institution. That we never arrested
I've made my point and why I believe NDLA finish. If you have another evidence, you can bring it.
I'm still coming back to that. Do you know that Wumi established that Mohbad is not fine? Mohbad's friend established that Mohbad is not fine. So that person that is not fine can not think for himself. But they are telling us that Mohbad is deciding that he does So you that is as the next king, you are not thinking for him.
Exactly.
And you are thinking for his well. What to be is person that is looking for his welfare. So are they telling us that Mohbad is not fine and is making decision for himself?
Exactly.
So those around him, and they don't want to accept that it is negligence.
Exactly.
They don't want to establish that this is a negligence case.
Exactly.
So they are trying to establish what, but they are not getting what they want.
Okay. This negligence. I hope you guys understand this negligence. At the end of the day, maybe somebody will just go and serve 1 year, 2 years, come back. Why are we so focusing on negligence? We are trying to look at a murder case, if possible. I mean, looking at circumstances. People are just so focused on negligence.
According to what everybody is saying,
Yeah.
it shows that it is a negligence. According to the facts that is on ground. This is, although we are thinking it is a murder case, but another thing that they are in trouble of, they are saying this is a murder. And they were not asking her, yeah, you said your husband was killed. How does this happen? How did it take place? She said they have already killed her before. He has already dead before he finally dead.
So it's a wrong approach.
So it is a wrong approach. He's trying to. He was the one that gave us the impression that this man was killed. She was the one that gave us the impression. So, and you cannot establish that. So, I think it is a very foul play, and it is very obvious. It is hard for them to manipulate. That is why I've said they don't need to torture anybody. Just say what you know. Wumi has already filed in the court. She has already filed. So she's trying to be a professional, thinking she knows how to talk, but she's not hitting the nail.
It's true.
She's saying what she does not say. She is not saying what she knows. It is very obvious that she's not saying what she knows. So, and they are trying to push the narrative back to Prime Boy. Pushing the narrative out of the house.
Exactly.
So,
very, very good.
I think that is my own summit for this now.
I like your line of thought.
Exactly.
I like it very well. Just like I said. I said Wumi's testimony has boggled the case.
Yes.
In the beginning, she said they killed him. She now came and said he's dead before he died.
Imagine.
So you are saying two things. You are not sure.
An aristocrat, for how to even say that they killed him. So would you be blaming us now when we are looking for who killed him? For the murder?
No. Because she sets a narrative, just like you said. You know, Wumi's first response was not very long, but very small. She just gave us Shoki Lobeoke. Every one of us were running about. Just came, they have killed him.
How?
And you know what happened thereafter? People are now they were now releasing things that have happened last year.
Chai.
Images of things that have happened last year. They are now, everything now fooled social media. Don't you think it's orchestrated just to buttress a point so everybody face this place? But when they now brought her again, with the inquest that ought to support what she said, what killed your husband? You said my husband have died. When they don't get bully up since last year. Is that what killed your husband? That you are rotting? He said no. You understand that point? So for a rational person, when you put one and two together, you say, what did this girl they talk self?
Exactly. No make sense.
Do you actually want justice for your guy? Because you just spoil your case. She also came by saying, my father-in-law is a man that likes kill women. He brings women. Is that what we're asking? What killed your husband? I wonder. Is what we're asking you. You say, Baba, they trade, Baba, you be party, Baba. And you are talking about placenta. What is the business of placenta with what killed your husband? You understand? So Yoruba will say atamo also. She wants to confuse us. So she's not giving us the right. Yes. So you listen to this. We can also support the police by holding on to the nurse and holding on to prime boy, because they try to push what happened to Mohbad out of the house.
Yes.
That
For
it happened
strangers.
before he got to the house. But even if it happened before he got to the house, from Ikorodu to Lekki, if he was bleeding, he could have stopped. Inside that car should be filled with blood. Inside the house should be filled with blood. Blood no full the car. The father that came, the father would have said, okay, I saw blood, but he did not talk about the quantity. So it's true, he might have seen a blood clot. Of course, I remember when we are at college, at the fight, I will get bloody nose. My shirt will have blood. You know how Yoruba used to talk? Oh, Tomisi Gbogbo ara mi. Maybe it's just the hand. Oh, Tomisi Gbogbo aṣọ mi. Ẹ̀jẹ̀ ní gbogbo ilẹ̀. Ẹ̀jẹ̀ mélòó ló wà bẹ́ẹ̀? You get what I mean? You understand? So,
before I forget, make I clarify. Sorry, I want to put on that issue of Brian Boy. I went back. Don't forget that. Don't forget that. They said I went back to go and check the police statement as at yesterday.
Yes.
You know, I asked you that, do you see the car picture? I said you see it. For me, I went back to go and check the full video. I only saw, it was on TVC page that I went to on YouTube. It was only the mobile hand I saw. I didn't see the image of the car.
Maybe they cut it out. Maybe don't worry, I'll find
this woman that spoke about, no, it was that woman, what's his name? That other woman, that blogger, the pharmacy and all that always attack everybody. What's her name? Olu lawyer that said TVC has picture. She was saying there are a lot of picture of a car, picture of this and this. She was the one, but police did not show us the picture. Police only make statements. You understand? So they only make statements. So for me, even if you was bleeding, we should have seen blood in that car.
Police show the picture of the damaged vehicle and the picture of the enemy plate so that people will get what's happening.
Okay, let's get it.
Yeah. So you guys should keep talking, but I will.
And I want to add one thing. All right. Police said he bleeded profusely.
Very well.
He bleeded profusely.
That means deeply.
But why was he not taken to the hospital?
And Wumi did not tell us his bleeding.
That he bleeded.
Exactly.
She did not say so. She did not say
say that. And going back to this, the way the incident
happened. I'm about to say it's a minor injury. Maybe it's a police misuse of language.
In court of law, those things are very important too.
Very important.
Small bleed, those are things lawyer will use to use against them. It's at the end of the day.
The problem I have with the police right now, right, it's not just to speak it. How many evidence do they have to back to win the defendant? Because if police just come and favor with the public now, just come with charge them down. When they go to court, police can't convince people to jail. The defendant lawyer, if you challenge the police, where did you get this evidence? Bring it, let's see it. The police don't have it. How will the judge?
Like I said, you must come with verifiable evidences, irrefutable evidences. That is
undeniable.
Everybody go see and say, Arotulele, substantive evidence to say this is what we are building. If they can't do it at the end of the day, and the testimony so far has pushed out the case, have pushed it off. A lot of things are not correlating. A lot of things is not correlating.
Now, Prime Boy, we look get correct lawyer. Can you play the video for us? Okay,
that's the question.
Aristocrats here. At what point did we call the family of mohbad that their son is late?
She never called them. the sister called the mother, and the mother called the father.
Chai.
So it's like family thing. That's what I'm saying. There is something that
Imagine.
Una dey hear?
those
From one to one to one to one to one to one. It's not even direct.
Now, this is beginning to make sense to me. Now, if you watch that video when they made that announcement clearly, you will notice that in the full video, that guy with dread was having a smile look on his face.
Exactly.
Before the camera moved by.
Yes, you are right.
Another thing that hits me in my head is like, what level of confidence would somebody have to record a lifeless body, including himself,
Smiling.
in the picture? Is he trying to pass a message of confidence to somebody that, okay, this is an evidence that we have actually
Done it.
delivered on what you assigned us to do? Because to me, that's the only thing that is making sense, because you did not call your family. Somebody had to record in himself inside, like it's a selfie.
Chai,
If I'm not
God.
mistaken, I think it was a selfie. And you included yourself inside a lifeless body, that's a dead body. And you were so confident to announce it out to the
Smiling.
public that it's late. Are you trying to pass a message to somebody that actually, yeah, the deed has been done and you are present?
That is
And
true.
there's another thing I noticed about the guy on Dread. The time Yabo Ojo went for condolence, the camera, immediately he saw the camera, he missed. Immediately he noticed the camera, he went off. He looked on the camera and he saw the camera, and just like you were running from something, the guy just passed away from the camera. And there was a point again, he granted an online interview that he was trying to debunk a news that he left Nigeria for Dubai, and he was trying to prove that he's still in Lagos. So what is he hiding? Because it's beginning to make sense to me.
Chai.
That was why I said, let me ask this question. If Wumi actually called them before they announced that mohbad is late, at least I'll have some sense of balancing, like, okay, she did the right thing. But no, you that you're supposed to be the principal person. In fact, after your husband, you're the one that's supposed to announce it before any other person. Why?
Okay, sorry. You guys have to find a way to join the conversation today. I mean, be conversation conscious. So, I won't be regulating all the time, okay? So you guys should just find a way. You go hear person talk, then you find a way to enter, in a very nice way. So that's how we don't conversation. I will not be able to moderate. Just keep it cool.
Because where I come from, if something of that nature happens, it only takes a family. It's a family responsibility to announce that one of us has gone, not an outsider. Because the person that did that announcement is an outsider, throwing it out to the public.
Exactly.
And the
Ice money.
was present.
Ice money. You know what? Number one, the way his death was announced is the most wrong manner
Chai.
to announce the death. Even if that thing happened, they ought to take him back home. And they
Dressing.
will now release that. They will just say through his label or through whatever. We lost mohbad. Even though this argument we're having,
Okay.
they will have been able to control the narrative. So it's like some people are meant to announce that you've done it, so that is how you will collect your money.
Yeah. It was
If you
even
don't announce, say it's don't go, they will collect your money. Show evidence of carrying out the job or anything. So, and some other people come with this narrative that some people are saying mohbad is still alive, they planned it. Maybe it's this, is that. So when they exhumed, they saw it. But it's a whole lot of things shredded. Because even if he died the way he died, it is not the job of those guys. Even if you want to announce it, do you put it on social media to announce his death? Are you a family member? If someone dies in one's family, is it not someone from the family that announced his death? Is he a nobody? Some people, all those kind of things. So a lot of things are not okay,
Yeah. Sorry, please let me talk. Can I talk? Okay.
Go ahead.
Okay. We have to look at the particular point. The father said something. He said, which is true. He said, anybody that wants to work with mohbad submissive to wumi. So definitely everybody around Mohbad that working with Mohbad have to be submissive. We have to look at that point like very, very well. The father said it himself. He said anybody that wants to work with Mohbad has to be submissive. Like you have to be super submissive to wumi.
No, you see, okay, being submissive, I can also link you with loyalty, whatever, but take that away.
Yes.
The manner of announcing his death is totally wrong. Number one. Now, entertainment. You said yesterday that you come with some evidences. Do you
I'm here.
Correct.
Yeah,
So now take those evidences.
Just we do story for traffic purpose and everything. Maybe
Yes.
just
How can I say?
Yes.
How can
So
I
feed
send
us.
the videos to you?
don't worry, just keep talking, the doctor won't stop the go. Very soon our expert they go.
More evidence are coming.
Just the approach, take your time. Yeah, go on.
You fit play the video if it had audio. If you play,
If you have your second phone, you can play it. I'll put you on big screen. So you can establish whatever you want to establish. I want to establish something that we can work with.
Because I remember yesterday, you said you have some things you can bring up so that we talk through them and take it off from them.
This is serious. People hear what they say.
Anyway, while you are getting ready for that, Chioma, do you have anything to say before entertainment gets set?
Okay. Yes, good evening, everyone.
Chai.
Yes. What I have to say is this. I'm looking at it from this angle. There's a contradiction from what Wumi said.
So many.
They said that there was a fight with Prime Boy in the car.
Yes.
But she now said that she didn't know that when they go home, that I think she said it was Mohbad that called her to tell her that he had a court because she did not really want to speak with him. But Mohbad finally called him to show him the courts. So my question is this. If there was a fight in the car, and from what the police people said, that he blew the glass. For somebody to puncture a glass, there should be something like, blood stains and all that. So how did Wumi now say that she didn't know that there was a court until when they go home and she was angry at Mohbad for, maybe for what happened between him and maybe that happened outside. So how did she not know when there was a punch at the glass and there were blood? So the whole thing was just contradicting. And another thing is that at the two places where the major things happened, she claimed not to be there. Number one, she said she left the car where they were to go and call people that would separate the fight. That was where the fight happened.
Oh.
Secondly, she was also not there when the injection was being administered. So I just don't, I really I'm trying to see if she was trying to exonerate herself from the two main pictures. So that's the angle I'm looking at. So I feel that we need to, there's something we need to know. That's what I can say. Thank you.
Please like and share. Thank you.
With regards to this case, is the less you see, the more you think, the less you know.
Honestly.
It's really confusing.
Exactly.
And I myself, I can imagine how it will be for the investigators.
Let me add to what she just said. Let me add.
Things are not correlating.
At all.
It will take a very powerful force for someone to be able to penetrate through a glass
Exactly.
of a Prado Jeep.
And
knowing Mohbad physical appearance, he doesn't have that kind of muscular endowment to do such. So they can't possibly prove to me. That's me thinking that a fist will penetrate through that glass. Because they're claiming that it was when he tried to hit Prime Boy that he broke the glass of the Prado Jeep. Even Corolla, I think there was a time I was trying to get my key
inside.
I had to hit it with iron several times.
Imagine.
Several times before the thing got broken. So if you are not telling me a punch, that's not possible. That is just my own add to it.
Imagine.
Went to go and meet that prime boy from what he said.
You see, the truth is, these people want to share a narrative, and things are coming up when people are asking so much question. So the lies that they thought they covered
They can't.
is coming out because people are asking more questions. If they had made it
Thank
a
you.
small case, you know, assuming these people did not announce his death on social media, one, and they just announced it maybe on Wednesday that said, we are sad, you know, to inform you that so person is now dead. He died due to illness or something. We're not going to ask plenty questions like this. But they wanted to sell a narrative
Different.
that I believe is biting back at them. Because that narrative opened their yansh as breeze they open foul yansh. Don't open their yansh. Everybody don't they see everything because they called everybody to come and touch light into the matter. And as they touch light into the matter now, if some people know reason like A, some people go reason like B, some people go reason like
Z.
C, some people go reason anyhow. At the end of the day, it will expose any form of secrecy. But as I will continue to say, there is a conspiracy of silence.
Bam.
Among the people there were with Mohbad in that house.
Bam.
When they got home. If the way police said he was bleeding heavily, someone that is bleeding heavily, human body has 5 pints of blood. If those blood gets out, the person will faint and the person can die. Why would someone be bleeding from a Korodu and you do not even get bandage to stop or something to tension his hand to stop the bleeding? He got home that Monday morning. Tuesday, you got the carry and go hospital. And you are even saying he ate Indomie. Abba. A lot of things are not gelling, you know, as they will say. You know the gel.
At
Some
all.
things know the gels.
At all.
Yeah.
I want to ask this question. Which of these is more realistic? Which of the account is more realistic? Wumi's account and Prime Boy's account about what happened in that car. According to what they
Mute your mic. Flora, mute your mic.
My question is,
go on.
My question is, which of these is more realistic about what happened in that event? Wumi's account or Prime Boy's account? If we should look at both, which of it is more realistic according to what we can think of, according to what they say that it is possible to happen, like that is likely to happen in this event? For now, according to what they say, let's judge them by what they say. Which one
will you believe?
Still we can think of that is realistic about it?
I think both of them are somehow for me, if I should say, because Wumi's own is not
Sorry,
realistic.
do you get my question?
Wumi's own is somehow.
Wumi's account is not very strict. In my opinion. Her account is
Please
so
like
many
and
things
share,
together.
please.
First,
Thank you.
She said the argument started in the car and she was
Exactly.
in between them. From in between them, Mohbad told the friend to come down.
Exactly.
And she ran to call security. They ran to call this. In the first place, the question that we ask is, where should be the security? When Mohbad is still outside, where are Mohbad regular people? Because you see, all these artists, they are always together until they are ready to go. And in a place, and she also spoke about someone went to get money to give the fans. How did all the fans now disappear when they were going? So our story are not too clean. But that of Prime Boy's story is not too clean, but it's
understandable,
than
yes.
that of Mohbad. That something actually made Mohbad to be angry, to face his friend and say maybe they, conspire a little, they exchange a little blow, a little. And the way Prime Boy explained that thing, the injury sustained was not much. The way police reported it, the injury sustained was very, very serious. So if someone, according to police, that is bleeding heavily, did not go to hospital 5 hours after the event, how did they stop the bleed?
Exactly.
The blood. Where were pictures of the blood in the car? Pictures of the blood when he got. You understand what I mean?
Police
all those things, they are not too clean. So they are hiding something that happened, and they kind of tutor themselves to say something that will support their narrative.
Exactly.
So that is what I think. So take it, as much as the two narrative is not too clear, I would rather stay more to
Of
that
Prime
of
Boy.
Prime Boy.
Yes.
As to something happened in that car that caused him wanting to get involved in, and Mohbad was angry and asked him to shut up, and something like that. Because at the end of the day, Prime Boy did not follow them. Prime Boy waited back. At the end, which means Mohbad was angry. But Prime Boy still contacted Wumi, and Wumi did not even hint Prime Boy as if something bad is happening to your friend, or maybe he's unconscious or something. They even gave the guy came to pick what he left in their vehicle without any form of, inclination that something bad had happened.
Chai, my
From
people.
that Wumi side, personally, my opinion, and it's a bit in between, we can still probe them, but something happened, and that thing that happened in the vehicle will probably get home. And when they got home, what happened thereafter. Even when she was also saying that Darosha was coming from Aja, which means they all got back home, Darosha went back to his house, which means he was okay after they got home. You understand what I mean? Because if he was not okay, Darosha would have still been in their house. But Darosha, who is the late guy's uncle, left to his own apartment. So when something happened, he had to come.
That was
and they were
later.
saying there was traffic and all that. So it is not too clear, man. It is not too clear. They are trying to manage the situation with their narrative. But when you are giving a false information. You go drop somewhere.
Exactly.
You go they do a lot of mistake. A lot of mistake will be coming in your narration, and people will be picking oh. And I think that is why we are all asking a lot of questions. That he has been elected. How did you want this?
My people, you have heard it all. And there is much more evidence that is coming out by the grace of God. Tomorrow is the coroner inquest, the D-Day 15th. Oh, I don't hear everything. You can still rewatch it and listen everything. But this narrative, all what they said, I no be true. Na true. Oh. Wumi's own part, no dey straight. While Prime Boy own, we fit manage am. And people have heard what they said about Wumi. Different narrative in different scenarios. We are on this journey, just as for Mohbad. We are praying that tomorrow God will open Wumi's mouth to say the truth and speak out. That is what we are praying for. Justice supposed to prevail, because this matter is international. The world is watching. So we stop it here for today. We have watched, we have listened, and let us drop our comments down in the comment section and continue from there. Let me know what people are thinking about this matter. Tomorrow again we'll be here because na the D-Day. Oh, we're not supposed to miss am. So let us just stop it here for tonight, and thank you so much for your watching, your listening. And then again, drop your comments down. Let us know what you think about all this. And like I said one more time, Josie for mohbad, and thank you so much. I remain Jessie Queen, and yeah, let us just say thank you. And these were very, very much strong points to hold upon. Till tomorrow, then, my people. Thank you so much. Bye, and we shall see tomorrow by the grace of God, and we more talk about it. Thank you. Bye. Good night.